gonna hit that, see what happens. I'll just hit random buttons and see what happens. Hey guys, Night Cruiser MA. Today I am taking out a 2014 Indian Chieftain. And I have wanted to do this for a while. This bike intrigues me. It seems to fulfill pretty much everything I want in a bike. You know, the styling would take me a little while to get used to. I'm not really, because I don't have any link to Indian heritage, you know, I guess I'm just not the target market for it. But you know, for me, I don't the front fender and everything and all that doesn't really have a great deal of meaning to me. But what does have meaning to me is the fact that it's a nice size bike for me. It's got good size saddlebags. It has a 111 cubic inch Thunderstroke V-twin engine with a kickstand that I can barely reach. Wow. So, what we'll do, we'll hit that. Thunderstroke is putting it lightly. Wow. That's impressive. Boy, this thing does have torque. I have not yet given it any throttle. I mean, it's just, I'm constantly amazed by the torque that this bike has. All right, let's get the tires nice and wet. It's always a good idea. I feel a little nervous. The seat is pretty comfortable. It's got a little bit of firmness to it, but it's shaped reasonably well. Sally is behind me right now, taking some footage. This is a great vlog so far. Why don't we just pause this until I can actually pull out? Unbelievable. What the heck? Just died on me here. How did that happen? Oh my gosh. I think I just hit the kill switch button. That's hilarious. I can't get out of here. Did I really hit the kill switch button? Wow. I don't blame you for going right, because wow. No can do on this side. Unbelievable. What the hell? Can't get it out of first. Wow, that was weird. It was like stuck in first. Okay. So, what we will do, this is nice, I'm enjoying this, I'll tell you. But the shifter is like, wow, really struggling with that a bit. So this has a windshield that can be raised up. if I so wanted it to be. If I wanted to basically get rid of all wind noise and just look through a weird windshield, it's not the most optically clear windshield I've ever seen. It's got a little bit of distortion. But I'll tell you, the bike sounds really good. It really does have a nice little sound to it here. So far, the only thing that really freaks me out is there is something wrong with the transmission. I cannot seem to get it up from like first to second, second to third. It's seriously difficult to do that. But the ride is comfortable. I'm going to put this windshield down a little bit. I don't really like looking through a windshield, so I do get the wind noise back when I do that, but it's fine there. This is a very nice ride. This feels really good. Let's see. So the suspension is soft. It's got enough suspension travel that it really soaks up bumps that my Victory Judge does not. The seating position for me now, I am about 5'7" or 5'8", depending upon my mood, and it really seems to work out well for me. I would say that it's a little bit of a reach to the gear shift lever for me, mainly because what looks like the air filter box is kind of in the way of my left leg, so I have to kind of curl it around the air filter box in order to get to the gear shift lever. That is not the reason I'm having an issue with shifting, though. In fact, let me just see if I can shift up. Oh, I can that time. You know, I have to admit that even with the stock exhaust, it actually sounds pretty darn nice. That's impressive. The bike feels pretty nimble. It does not feel like its weight. And if I'm right, I hope I am, I don't believe that this has self-canceling signals, which is good. I am not a fan of them. I don't know what it is. I just don't like them. Alright, now, this is always the interesting part. You know, when you're out on the street, it's no big deal. It's when you get to a stop, how comfortable are you putting your feet down to stuff? That wasn't bad. Now let's see if I run into that same issue with the gear shift lever. But overall, I am really liking this bike. This is nice. But the torque is so massive off the line, it just takes me a little while to get used to. I've not ridden a bike like that where when you get an 1/8 of an inch away with the clutch lever, the bike is just going whether you have throttle or not. Alright. So now, why don't we do this? Why don't we give it a little bit of time with the radio here? Let's see what we have on the radio. I was going to say I don't feel much engine heat, but of course it is like 48 degrees out right now, so I guess I wouldn't. And also my hands feel reasonably protected from the wind. I didn't notice any real, hand coldness, even though I have on summer Icon gloves right now. Radio's nice. It's not great. It's not going to win any awards for anything really, but I think it has speed-sensitive volume. It does. It's getting louder as I go. Oh, that was nice. That was a pothole I barely felt. Awesome. Okay. Oh, I can get used to this. I mean, this is really nice, guys. You know, anybody that might have a Harley, that's been thinking about a Harley, or, you know, has Harley in their blood, maybe you should test ride this. I don't know. I've not ridden a Harley, so I'm going to just say that right now. I don't have anything against them, but I'll bet you, I'm willing to bet that this competes very, very well with it. I mean, I'm loving the exhaust note. Just stock. Just stock. I'm loving the exhaust note. Everything just feels really, really good here. I'm going to hit that, see what happens. I'll just hit random buttons and see what happens. Let's see, what else should I talk about here? The brakes feel good. They feel very, very responsive. The power is amazing. Yeah, I do think it dissipates over maybe 3,200 RPM. You know, but it is really, really nice. So let me end this vlog here. I don't know how much I have left on my drift battery, but so far I'm just telling you that this is a really, really nice bike. It fits me really well. I believe this is about 820 pounds, and although I can feel it at times, overall it's really no big deal. Where am I going here? What are you doing? Are you okay? You're turning. Okay. All right. Now, what about neutral? Can I get into neutral here? Yes, I can. All right. So now I'm going to give her the signal to give me a call and see what she thinks of this bike.